and CJ! You have to see them! Welcome back to the Shard of Opportunity. My name's CJ. I'm the LCGM CJ. And I'm joined as always by my lovely Loose Canons. Before they say hello, make sure that you like and comment and subscribe and do all the things that help the Loose Cannons get out there into the world. Now, Loose Cannons, who are you?
I'm Emily, a Grove, the Horneater hunter.
I'm Doug. I play Nakal, the Alethi warrior.
I am Chris, who plays Bryn, the burgeoning edge dancer, doctor, surgeon who doesn't hurt people anymore.
I am Joshua. I play Tevlin, the Vaden archaeologist who just got to visit the old Oathgate platform.
And I am Kate, and I play Bright Lady Batarab, the backpack.
It's important to have
alliteration.
I was going to say
that too.
Well,
experiences like those. Yeah.
I apparently don't have a token in this scene.
Yes, that is accurate.
Okay.
How do you think it's going to change, Miss Batarab, that you have become a backpack? How is that going to motivate her character going forward, other than her interest in ye old listeners?
well,
Especially Warform, if I
I
recall.
do want to make a correction for myself.
Correct.
I said alliteration. I meant consonants. Because
Important.
alliteration would be vowels.
It's accurate.
You're so right.
So,
Explaining
as
that
an English
difference.
teacher, I was very
It's like-
disappointed in myself for that. But now Batarab can view the world from a different angle, which will help her be a better leader.
It's
Oh, it's great.
Different
funny
viewpoints.
that you made because wait, real quick, it was Batarab backpack, right?
Bright Lady Batarab, the backpack.
Okay. So yeah. Wait a minute.
Something tells me you're thinking way too hard about fun right now.
Alliteration can't. Yeah, I mean, it's kind of both because alliteration
Yes. Yeah.
is at the start of a letter, but then the consonants is a focus on consonant repetition.
We shouldn't make an ass of ourselves as we're fighting over consonants and assonants. Am I right? Emily.
By the way,
Whoa.
Oh,
new artwork.
I was gonna say. I think a great place would be a little bit of a share and care. So, Bryn, super cool thing that happened last week for you was the transformation of form through non-magical transformation. Is this Bryn's new look here?
This is Bryn's new look.
Love it.
Looking good.
I appreciate the top stitching detail.
Mhm.
What does that mean?
I'm just thinking
Yeah,
about it as a
actually.
cosplay.
No, I know.
Like
but,
how I-
like,
What-
no,
what
I
does
know,
that
I
word
know
mean?
Those words have to do with the cosplay. What does it mean in
do
this
you
picture?
see the little dash marks right at the edge of the shoulder?
I thought that was like dirt.
Those are top stitch. I think I see them as top.
That's what it looks like to me too.
Or, Chris, you don't have to disappoint them. You can DM me later. It could be a little series of like ants or kremlings that are like walking along his sleeve. That's possible. Don't burst their bubble if that's true, Chris. Like you just DM me later. We'll figure it out. Emily,
Yeah.
anything big for your character?
Yes.
What was most pivotal to you last week?
Well,
Or last time?
I got to go hunting. No. I got to see Leaf, who is like the most amazing, super cool dude from my village.
Thank you. I am hoping that we will be getting to talk to Leaf a little bit more.
Of course.
And we're still figuring out what Leaf will sound like, dear viewers. So, a little bit of the permissions be taking for this, okay? So just be gentle, be kind. Rewind. And Nakal, you were not here, but you were doing a very good job of watching the people and keeping people safe and guarding, and it was wonderful. Let's see. Batarab, besides being a backpack, anything exciting that you'd like to anchor in for your character from last time?
Well, it's very fascinating seeing how these people live, and it's had her thinking a little bit about her experiences being a scribe for her father out on the battlefield and trying to understand kind of how her misunderstandings of the listeners were so vast compared to what she's seeing now.
Well, I think it's important to keep in mind, as a woman, most of her understandings would be misunderstandings. So the fear in her entire aura, not just her eyes, but
Emily, it is okay if you hit him. It is.
but she'll miss. Because she's a miss. We misses. No, you miss a lot when you get married and you're a woman. You miss more than you did in the past. Because now you're not just a miss, you're a misses.
You don't have to keep.
I do have to keep. She said I don't have to keep talking.
We're going to hell.
That's a different episode. That's not today.
I mean, we're going to Bryn.
So,
And Tevlin, what?
Tevlin,
You mentioned the Oathgate. You got to see an Oathgate platform?
Jeez. Tevlin, I would like to point out, Tevlin also beat Thude, tied with Thude in an archery contest. Quite proud of that. More importantly, she has discovered that the city of Narak was once a human settlement of interest. So she's excited about that.
Awesome. Had a fun little run-in with a child that was like, "What are you?" And a mom that was like, "Get your hands away from my child."
That was pretty funny. That was pretty funny.
We find ourselves in a bit of a secluded area of the
How come there's
listener
only 2 of us there?
because they drove their tokens on. It is a representative map at the moment. It is not necessarily doing any of the navigational work that is required, but it is something perhaps if we want vibes and such.
So before we jump too deep into it, I want to do a little bit of what Nakal was thinking while he was on guard patrol, if you're okay with that.
Yes, take us back. So we'll say perhaps that while the others were resting or napping in their little hut, the little makeshift listener encampment that they set aside for Tevlin and Batarab and Bryn to rest in before the meal, that you were maybe perhaps kind of walking around, doing a little guarding, and you want to take us to a conversation that happened during that time or something you were thinking through?
Yes. Nakal has a short conversation with Tanhu. So throughout the day, Nakal was thinking back on the decisions he made and how they changed and what made him want to take Jalib's offer. And he got thinking back to his childhood when his mother would tell him the story of the Alethi stone and how true Alethi men are like a stone. They hold their ground. They do as, if a leader needs you to go do something, they send you in that direction. They effectively throw the they throw the stone in the puddle, and the action of that creates ripples and waves. Rocks are also used to support foundations and buildings. So Tanhu has spent his entire life being a foundation for an army. He has spent being used as something to affect those around him. And he's been thinking to himself, and so he starts wondering out loud to Tanhu, why is it the stone only does what others want it to? And Tanhu looks at him confused and goes, what do you mean? Nakal looks at him and says, the stone is always used as a support or a tool or a weapon. Very rarely does it feel like the stone makes its own choices. And Tanhu looks at him and then looks at himself and goes, as a friend that's stone, I disagree with that. We all get to make our choices. We all get to do what we see fit. There are factors and people that affect us, but we still decide what we're going to do. And so Nakal takes that into consideration and returns to the party, thinking to himself, I will continue to be the stone, but like the stones of Roshar, I will move to where I am needed.
I love that.
Nakal, it is important that you remember the stone. It is often used, yes, to support, to display in a statue. But because we are the stone, we choose what we support, what we display, who we provide that stability for. So your choice is as a living stone. There will be those you can support and those you cannot. And it is because you and I have that power of choice that we can decide where our support goes. I look forward to seeing our work.
And I look forward to the choices we make together. And then Nakal wanders back to camp after hearing about the feast and kind of catches up on the journey that everybody else has had as he has isolated himself.
Would you say that you catch up on the journey before arriving at the feast, aka the journey before destination?
Yes.
Wonderful, wonderful. It's a good idea. And I think you were telling me about this hunt that you went on and you were making this food growth.
Yes.
Okay, this is wonderful, wonderful. And how? Wait a minute. You were saying that you left the peaks, but how did you come here?
Okay, so I headed to the Shattered Plains, and while I was on the way, I met this wonderful, super amazing person named Tevlin. Okay, she
Hold on. I'm asking question here of how did you come here? And you began by saying I came to here. Because that's where we are. We are in Shattered Plains.
Okay, like the work camp. Sorry.
Okay.
I
Why were you going to work? Why were you going to the work camps?
Well, I didn't make it into the.
No.
Yeah,
You were rejected.
I was.
Why? That is absurd.
I know.
I will tell them they are wrong as soon as I am able to be leaving
you can't
here.
tell them that they're wrong.
I absolutely can be telling them.
No. Anyway, my mother.
Wait, no, you're telling me I'm wrong?
Yeah.
Sorry, I interrupted. I apologize.
Yeah.
Continue.
Mama said that I should go and like get more experience and practice my skills and all this stuff. And since she spent most of her younger years traveling around, she loved it and everything, and she thinks that she thought that I would love it too. And so I left, and I ended up in the war camps and met this amazing person named Tevlin. She's super great. I can't wait to introduce you to her.
Oh, I love it. It sounds wonderful.
Yeah, she's super funny and super passionate, and yeah, super cool. And we're also with her cousin. Her cousin kind of confuses me a little bit sometimes. She's worried about so many things. Like, I don't understand. It's totally fine. And she's
Yes.
worried all the time, but everything always works out. So anyway, but she clearly really cares about
It's like we say back on the peaks, "Numakitaki duka."
Yeah.
Yes, together. 1, 2, 3. The hockey maki look.
Yeah, that.
That's
So, actually, it's really funny. Tevlin and I snuck away because she wasn't supposed to leave. And then Batarab and her guard Nakal caught up with us. Nakal's pretty cool too. I think you guys will get along. And oh my goodness. I have to introduce you to Cloudpuff.
What is a cloud puff?
Cloudpuff is the most amazing person. Well, she's not really a person, but she's amazing. She's my little baby white spine. Come on.
You found a white spine.
Yeah, we're going to go and walk to Cloudpuff.
Oh, okay. And he sets the stuff he's using to make the meal. He's like, I'll be being right back.
Yes. Cloudpuff! Come here! This is my friend Leaf. Cloudpuff, Leaf, Cloudpuff.
Oh, hello, Cloudpuff. And he gives her a big old hug around the neck. It's like, and they kind of wrestle to the ground for a minute.
Oh, I knew you guys would get along.
Yep.
It's so wonderful.
Where did you find this wonderful creature?
She was trapped. Somebody had captured her and were keeping her in the dark.
So as a quick aside, everyone has arrived at the feast, and they all arrived with Grove. No, sorry.
No.
So hold on. I remember. Don't tell God no. If I say that you arrived at the feast together, sorry. So you arrived roughly at the same time together temporally. We just handled the arrival separate. Grove would now be out in view of anyone of the rest of you who are at that feast. If you would like to respond, react, or do anything in response to Grove and a man who appears to be around Grove's age and in wrestling with Cloudpuff jovially, you are welcome to do so, but you do not have to do so. But you would be able to see that at this point because they're out away from the tents where the food was being prepared.
Batarab would have been wondering where Grove was if she had seen other hunters arrive, so she would have gone looking for her.
Sure. Yeah, anybody who would like to approach, engage, respond however you would like, but you are able to see what is happening is what I'm clarifying. But where did you find her?
She was trapped in this terrible little place, and we also found some listeners that were trapped there as well, and that's kind of what led us here. We wanted to make sure that they got here.
You were part of that.
Part of, yeah.
That was terrible. How did you do that? Those people were awful.
Oh yeah, totally. But we took care of them. It's fine.
You took care of them.
Oh yeah.
Oh my goodness.
I know.
These people, they are very much needing you.
The listeners?
No, your friends. I'm sure they would be dead without you.
Oh, absolutely. I'm totally the reason that they're dead.
You mean that they're not dead? Who are dead?
Bad people are dead.
Okay, you are reason for bad people.
I feel like that's absolutely in character. That's just her stumbling over her words for the cute Horneater.
I understand what you were saying now.
Okay.
You are reason for good people being alive and bad people being dead.
Yes. And so Connie is one of the listeners that we got to know really, really well.
Connie is wonderful.
You know Connie?
Of course I know Connie.
Oh my goodness.
She is reason for me being in here.
Okay, why are you here?
Oh, this is a good question. Okay, so I work here now.
Yeah, why?
Well, because they asked me to.
And you just decided that you'd rather be here and not at the peaks?
Well, see, we were out traveling. We were coming. We thought, okay, maybe we could be doing some business things. I don't know. And we were the listeners. They came to us and they They said, you need to come with us, and you work for us now, and I work here now.
What?
Well, yeah, it's a good job. I like it. It's a wonderful place to work.
Okay. But did you? But why stay? Why can't you go back?
I don't know.
Okay. I don't.
Why would I leave? It's a good job. I like it here. It's a good place to work. They are nice people. They give me food. They give me shelter. They give
Okay.
me the things I need. I think... Okay, come closer. I don't want them to hear this. I think
Well,
they...
then speak in the Galaki.
Oh, yeah. I think that they think that I'm a prisoner. Or like a prisoner of war kind of situation.
You're a prisoner?
Yeah, I think they think that. But like, I'm happy to be here. Like, I'm enjoying myself.
You're a complicit prisoner?
I that's a word, I guess. But yeah, I mean, I just, we're having a good time here. Me and my friends, we work here and we make food and we make some chairs and make some, things that they need and
Well, I'm glad you're
treat
having
us
fun.
better than the Alethi did half the time.
Yeah, I'm glad you're having fun. Well,
Yeah.
yeah. I've seen some Alethi people do some weird, not great things.
They're pretty crazy.
Yeah.
At that moment, Tevlin is going to come barge into the conversation. She's been mingling with some listeners that she has met over the last day or two, whatever, and sees Grove with this person, and now they started speaking Horneater to each other, which she does not speak, and she's her curiosity has gotten the better of her, and she's going to kind of walk up and stick her nose into the conversation. Hello.
Hi. I'm going to grab your hand and go, Tevlin?
As our accents return, as we return to Alethi.
This is Leaf. He's from my village. This is Leaf. Yes, this is Leaf.
This is Leaf.
This is Leaf.
Yes.
He's here.
Wow.
He's
What's he
here.
doing here?
Well, he said he works here now, is what he said.
It's true. Yes, I work for the listeners here. It is a good time. I enjoy myself. And who are you?
I'm Tevlin.
Oh,
And she sticks out a hand.
oh, this is wonderful. This is Tevlin.
Yeah, this is Tevlin.
This is person that you want to be saving and reasoning for your journey.
Yeah.
Oh, wonderful. Welcome to Village, Tevlin. How are you?
She appreciates that. I'm doing well. How are you?
Good. Where are the rest of your friends?
I'm gonna look around. Batarab, did Batarab walk up with Tevlin? Oh, well, this is Batarab.
Ah, yes. Batarab, everything is okay.
It is? What wasn't okay?
Oh,
What
I
wasn't
did not know
okay?
nothing. Nothing was not okay, and it wasn't
Wait.
not okay, and
Hey,
now it is
hey.
still okay.
Hey,
Grove,
Leaf,
what's happening?
hey,
Grove.
Leaf, you're worrying her. You need to.
Oh, I don't like to use that. Do not be naka over anything. We're okay. Everything is fine.
What's naka?
Batarab, really, you're fine. He's just trying to say hello and that he likes meeting you.
Oh.
I do that. Those things are true, yes.
Leave it. You're making her worried.
Why would I be making her worried?
Because she just that's just who she is, and while you're trying to be super nice and help, it's not working.
Are they talking in Unkalaki right now?
Yes, if we
Yeah.
don't have an accent, we're talking in Unkalaki. But so this is not helping.
Right.
Okay. Let me try
It's
it.
really okay.
Let
It's
me
really
try a
okay.
different way.
Oh.
But Batarab, there are very many scary things here that you should be worried about.
Okay, we have to go make the food.
Do you need help?
I would love help. Would you like to come make some stew with us?
When you looked around, you would have seen Nakal and Bryn as well, kind of off mingling.
Okay.
for
Over
clarity.
there, those are our other two people.
I mean, to be fair, it's not that hard to pick them out of the crowd, so that is a helpful directional.
Yeah.
They're the two not listener people.
Yeah.
that are over there.
There's Nakal and
It's fine.
Bryn.
My skin is just gold and my hair is just gold. It's hard to
You blend in.
not stand out.
I think you
know?
don't blend in with gold hair and gold
No, that
skin.
I'm being sarcastic.
Oh. It's like how she should be worried. I understand. I get it. But yeah.
Okay.
We go and have a hand in the kitchen.
Yeah.
Start to. What are Nakal and Bryn getting up to as meals are being prepared?
Well, Nakal's just doing a little bit of patrolling. He hasn't been necessarily talking to the listeners, but he's been staying close and using his new understanding of the rhythms to try and understand and learn more of them. So he has a more complete understanding of the various rhythms. And again, he finds himself drawn to the children, playing games with them, stacking rocks, stuff like that.
Yeah. Go ahead and as you're moving around, you're able to engage. The children are everyone here is a little bit more relaxed. You've heard about Tevlin's, and you were present actually. Now that I say that out loud, for Tevlin's initial kind of rough interaction with the listener child and her mother, but you notice that the folks in this part of the camp seem to be a little bit more relaxed, a little bit more comfortable around you, and you're able to have some good little games, interactions with the kids. There's some Varda comes along, and they have not had a lot of interaction with blind folks. Doesn't seem there might be just like saying things that aren't true, but I feel like I've never heard of a blind. There's got to be blind listeners. Surely their eyes fail, but like maybe if you transform enough, they don't. Sorry, this is CJ going on like a romantic magical journey of like, maybe do your eyes get fixed when you change forms? I would, maybe, I don't know. So anyway, they're interested, and Atali is hanging out with y'all as well, and doing like some sketches and looking around, figuring stuff out. And then Bryn, what did you say you were doing, or did you yet? I don't think I heard yet.
I did not. But Bryn would just have found a seat at the edge while he's waiting for the food to be made. He's still not quite settled with having revealed his relationship to Jalen's family, though he is happy to be accepted the way that they accepted the answer. He is still trying to understand what it means to be the new him, and is just kind of sitting there because he's trying to hold back your entire people are going to burn if we don't do something, and we're making freaking food. We need to sit and talk, but I understand now, thanks to the help of these other people, that just saying that to people will just cause problems. So I'm going to shut up in this corner and sit.
It's fair. All right. As the meal progresses, you are able to anything going on in the kitchens that would be of interest or note? Are you interacting, asking any questions, do anything with Tevlin and Batarab? Did Batarab go back to the kitchen or no?
She's standing outside.
Okay. What is Batarab getting up to as the meal is being prepared and folks are congregating and milling about?
I think she's doing some sketching and just trying to take a lot of notes about what she's seeing, what's around. Kind of isolating herself a little bit in the crowd, but not of the crowd, so to speak. Not really sure what to do with herself because she's awkward sometimes.
Oyente comes over. What are you drawing?
That's her backpack buddy, right?
Accurate.
I'm just trying to remember everything I'm learning here.
And the drawings will help with that?
They sometimes help me remember, and when I travel, I can't always picture things in my mind unless I've drawn them.
Picturing, yes. I have a very good picture in my mind, but I cannot draw.
What's the picture of? Can you describe it?
Oh, lots of things. Right now, I am seeing last Chasm Fiend Chrysalis fight. It was terrible.
What happened?
So many died. My partner I was fighting alongside, they died.
I'm so sorry.
I can see their face and see them fighting still in my head.
When was this?
It was just before we were taken. Many ice storms ago. But it still feels close.
And your battle partner, are those your spouses?
This is the wrong word for me. This
Well-
different. We were not in the form for such things. We were in the form for war and for fighting, and we're united in that.
What would the other form be?
It is not a form that we talk about often, but it is a form for, as I understand what you are describing, spousing. I think you could call it spouse form, I suppose.
Spouse.
Spouse form.
Yes.
Why? How? What? What is the difference between war form and spouse form?
Oh, yes. This is a good question. So, he kind of gestures around. You can see there are some of us with a little bit more, a little bit less, carapace, bulk, and he gestures to a couple of folks that are, able to seem to just barely be able to kind of keep themselves present for the feast. That are a bit distracted with each other. Those two they are in this okay, spouse. When you spouse with many people, yes?
No.
No. Okay. You could, but can you? And you spouse to make a child?
Well, among other things, yes.
What other things?
To make a home, to
I can do that without a spouse. Why would I need a spouse? Wait, without why would no? It'd be very distracting to try to make a home while you are spousing. I would not. I have done this before, and I have friends who have done it before. We would not have been able to make a house while spousing.
where. What? So spousing is temporary?
It cannot be constant. That would be terrible.
This conversation is everything.
What my family wanted me to spouse, but they were very particular among my my the Dawn or Non, I'm forgetting right now for the upper
Non.
class.
Dawn is the
Non.
light eyes, Non is
Yeah,
the dark
Yeah.
eyes.
yeah, Dawn.
Um, among my Dawn, it is expected that the whole family can benefit from the spousing, and that I would
How would your family benefit from spousing?
trade negotiations or land ownership, political connections.
And you're having these conversations while you are spousing?
Well, before,
Before you spouse?
yes, you can't spouse until these have been established.
Oh.
Because then I could just spouse with anyone.
Well, yes. I mean, you would not. I mean, just not with any. There are though. It depends. I mean, some of us will spouse with only one person, but when you're in the spouse form, I mean, spouse here, spouse there. It's harder sometimes for some of us to make some of those decisions. You might think ahead of time, okay, this is the plan, but it drives you to get in there, and only thing you can think about is making more of the listeners, people, more spousing to make more people.
Well, that's not spousing.
What do you mean? That is what you said it was.
Spousing is to get married.
What do you mean by this? This word I do not know.
Tevlin walks out of the tent to like wash something
Thank
off.
God.
She's to like wash something off, I guess, and sees Batarab deep in a conversation with this listener, and she kind of walks up close to like eavesdrop a little bit to find out like what are they talking about, and at this she lets out a really loud laugh and walks up to join the conversation casually.
Yes,
you can.
Tevlin, hello, welcome.
Hello, how are you?
I'm doing wonderfully. Batarab was explaining to me that her parents made arrangements that she would receive land or titles or things based on who and when she went and made more Lethe with. And I'm very confused by this. This sounds very, very primitive. Like, why you would be making these kinds of decisions like that? I don't know. Help me understand.
I'm not sure I can make sense of humans. We are quite strange, I think. But surely you have your own oddities. Did I hear you said spouse form? And she switches to the listener language and asks, what's the name of this form?
Oh, and then he rattles off a word that very much translates to mate form, or and as he's explaining it, it is clear through the language that the focus is not on like marriage, but rather like a form that encourages procreation, and it can include bonding and things, but does not have to be that idea of a spouse.
That makes a lot of sense. And then she's gonna switch back to Alethi, I guess.
Batarab is looking at Tevlin expectantly.
So humans, some of us, those who are wealthy, who are important in society, their families often get involved and take interest in who they mate with, and that's just part of our culture.
Yes, exactly.
Okay.
But wait, what word? Mate?
Yes.
We don't.
Some families try to control it more so than others. Batarab's parents are extremely interested in who she mates with.
It's very interesting. I mean, I suppose that happens. I mean, the mother, father, things of that nature. But yes. But, so Batarab, you are not having you are not creating contracts to be. Tevlin, you said the word mate, or
Yes.
what was word in Alethi for what you do when you are in mate form?
Sex.
Sex. You are having contract to have sex with people. Is this
No!
is correct?
No,
That's accurate.
no,
Yes.
no.
Yeah. Her father and mother are very interested.
No.
Yes.
Wait, I am
We've
now
never
very
discussed
confused.
that with my parents.
Is it wrong?
Marriage.
Am I wrong?
Marriage. That's a different word.
That's part of it.
Okay. So you have a contract that is more expansive than sex, but includes that you will have sex with people and then they will give your parents things.
Person.
But then they will give your parents more things.
Or mine will give them more things, yes.
It's very
Depends.
strange. What if you do not want to have sex with this person?
That's an excellent
Tevlin eyes
question.
Batarab at
An excellent question.
Nakal's
That's
gonna
all
walk past
shut-
to hear just enough of this to know that he needs to keep walking.
Batarab and Cate are just like, yep, that's the patriarchy for you. So, I mean, I don't know what to tell you. This is, yeah.
This is why I am here. One reason why I am here.
Oh, you are here because you did not. Who is the person you did not want to have sex with?
She can't even. She's just.
Walk away.
Oh,
You are intent. Be quiet.
If she walks away, she has the
You are not
feeling he's
here. We
going to
cannot hear
follow
you.
her. So she's just.
Batarab's parents aren't just interested in her; they're interested in me. They tried to marry me off to someone, and that's why we left in the first place. Actually, well, not why, but it's why we had to sneak out in the middle of the night.
That's why we went through a window, fell down a couple holes.
It's a long story.
It is interesting to hear that your journey can be summed up as we ran away because we did not want to be forced to have sex with someone.
Well,
It didn't help.
I am
That's
glad
so
that you are
bad.
in a better society now. We will keep you safe from these people.
Thank you.
You are welcome.
As I hurry past that conversation, I'm going to go sit down. Not necessarily.
As I approach, hear what's going on, and rush past.
As I approach, I hear, I go, nah, fam. And then I continue on and I go sit next to Bryn. And not necessarily across from him, but sitting next to him. I'm getting pretty confident at humming the different rhythms. So in the back of my throat, I'm going to be humming the rhythm of resolve and saying to Bryn, not necessarily not looking at him or anything, just sitting there next to him. I'm going to say, I don't have any answers, but I am starting to understand that the freedom to choose is something that we hold a little bit higher in esteem. And I have only recently begun to understand what that choice and what that freedom is.
Tim, I still don't know if I know what's the right thing to do or why it's so hard to do.
And I don't think we can know. I think that's part of what we need to learn. We have these. I've spent my life in the army letting leaders tell me where I needed to be. I've starting to understand that decision making is something I can do, and it is something we can do as a group to hopefully impact the world in a positive way.
Perhaps it will be something we can change for the better.
And even if it is just those around us, I hold my hands out. And I'm guessing that at least some of the listeners we helped get back here are in the party.
Yeah. It's a bit of a celebration
Of them
involving
returning.
of them and their families and those who lost folks among the Envisagers kidnappings.
So I'm going to kind of hold my hands out, and to the rhythm of peace, I'm going to... This is the first ripple we have created. What goes from here is up to us, and the only thing that can truly stop us is ourselves.
Bryn, yeah, Bryn just stares. No, Bryn just stares. I don't know if I believe it, but we'll see.
Mr. Bryn, we have a saying in the Reshi Isles. I have heard it said, people come into our lives for a reason, bringing something we must learn if we can let them, and help them in return.
So was that Talamet or Tanhu?
Oh, this is Tanatal.
Okay.
Not Tanhu would be the
Not
easier
Tanhu.
answer to that question.
Okay.
And not Lenatan, the other listener.
And with that, I'm going to reach down to the ground between me and Bryn, and I'm going to see if I can form some of the rock into a small figurine of the listeners.
Ooh, that's fancy.
Would love a cohesion test. Beautiful. Yep. Describe for us what we see as you breathe in a little bit of stormlight, push it into the stone. You can sense that this stone it knows the people that you're attempting to craft out of it. They've walked this stone for years. They were born here and sick here, grown. Their whole lives were spent on this stone, and so it yearns to become what you have decided to make it.
So I'm gonna reach down. I'm gonna put my palm on the stone. I'm gonna breathe in the stormlight, and then as I channel it into the stone, I'm going to listen for what the stone has to share. And it shares with me the connection that it's had with the listeners for all these years. And I'm not skilled enough to form the statuette of a listener and a human with arms over each other's shoulders. The ground knows how to guide me to do that.
Yeah.
So as I draw my hand up, the stone forms to my palm, takes the shape, and as I turn my palm over, the statuette about 4 inches tall of a listener and a human, arms over each other's shoulders, is complete. And I set it on the ground in front of Bryn, and I say, "This is just the beginning. and then I walk away to go get some more food.
What? What did that? What did that? What did he do there? What is that? Just a listener that you do not know, sidling up to you, Bryn, looking at this stone. What is? Did he have that in his bag?
I
His bag
think
wasn't
he's
that big.
trying to convince me to do better.
But, and he looks to his buddy like, that didn't answer my question, did it? No, I don't think so. Okay, I'll try again. Human. I want to know.
I go back and speak with his rhythms, and I say he did it with a special gift given to him. But it wasn't the gift that mattered, but the message behind it.
Back to his buddy. I think it. What is he talking about? I don't really know. Oh, this is that strange guy that lived here for a little while. Oh, it's that one? Oh. It's good to meet you. And they like kind of slowly move away because they're just not 100% sure what to make of or what to do with someone like you. You're intriguing to them as they're trying to figure you out.
Good.
Good.
Bryn is trying to figure himself out too. Like, I don't know what to tell you.
It's fair. Nakal, I will say also that as you're making that, specifically the humans and listeners arm in arm / together, there's this kind of synchronicity or this feeling of harmony within the stone of feeling that this is what could have been and even was for a short period of time at certain parts of Roshar, but has been missing for millennia at this point. All right. Make some food.
Mm.
How does that go, do you think?
Well, it was super great, super fun while Tevlin was in there and we were chatting it up. And then when she left, it was super nice to just kind of like get into the flow and we kind of got quiet. It was just nice and comfortable and comforting to have a piece of home again. And I guess as we're getting done and we're like ready to put the food out or whatever.
So what are you oh, go ahead, please. What you look like you were about to. I was going to say, but you were going to say something. You go first.
Can I talk to you tonight after like the party's over?
Oh yes, of course. That's close to what I was going to talk to you about, but different.
What were you going to talk to me about?
I was going to ask you what you are planning to tell the 5.
Whoa. I'm not the spokesperson.
What? You are very eloquent. You are being musical in voice.
I'm the muscle.
Well, yes,
not
of course.
The words.
What? You speak with your words.
Well, anyway. I don't know.
You don't know.
Tevlin will probably talk.
Okay.
But I wanna find you after.
Maybe I can come with you.
Like leave with it, Bess?
I meant to the 5.
Oh.
I don't know about the other thing. That's. I mean, I working here. They still think I am prisoner here. But I mean, you did a good service to them. Maybe. If I'm able to. Well, you should. I feel like this is big conversation to be having, like, as I am holding pot.
Yes.
As we're about to go outside.
Okay.
Perhaps.
Well, yes, come with us to the 5.
To the 5?
Yeah.
And then maybe come with you later?
You definitely come with me later and I'll walk off.
Okay, I will come with you later. Now you leaving now, so I'll come with you. I'll come with you later to 5, and then
And
later
now,
after
yes.
5, we'll talk later, and then maybe much later, I will go with you.
Big double thumbs up as I walk backwards and turn around.
You're just gonna leave him to bring all the food in. You're double thumbs up. I'm not carrying anything, boys. Enjoy.
I'm the muscle for other people, not for you.
She says, I'm the
Watch these
muscle, and
muscles
Nakal. She says, I'm the muscle, and then Nakal, probably almost twice her weight, walks past.
Nakal, your timing is so good.
So there's a wonderful meal, rejoicement. You're able to sit together, laugh. If there's anything you'd like to discuss amongst each other during this meal, feel free to bring that up into our time. Leaf comes and joins you at the meal, and there's stories being shared. People coming up to you and thanking you for bringing back their families, their brothers, their sisters, some of them their moms and dads. And also those who want to hear from you about those that didn't come back with you, that weren't able to make it. How do you handle these conversations as they're going on?
Tevlin wants to scoot up next to Grove and say, "So, Leaf, huh?
Yes, Leaf is here.
It's good to see him."
Oh my goodness, yes. Isn't he handsome?
Yeah, is he right there?
Oh yes, he is. It's like Tevlin, Grove, Leaf.
Yeah.
But I am
Tevlin's trying to get-
whispering.
I suppose, Tevlin,
Stage
you
whispering.
could wait until Leaf went to get food if you wanted to pick a time when Leaf wasn't present.
We'll
That's
say
an
it's
option.
we'll say it's what a time when Leaf is not right there. I'm trying to get a vibe check on if things are going well, or I don't know, she could have shown up and seen her friend, and it's oh, we're not connecting like I thought we would after all this time or something. So she's just wants to get a vibe on how it's going. It sounds like it's going good.
Yeah,
I
it's
assume
going super good. I'm going to go
can
meet
read
him after we're all done here.
Go meet him.
Yeah.
That sounds nice.
Yeah, it does.
Is Oyente is this is the sex thing we were talking about?
No.
No. Okay, sorry. I'm trying to learn your Alethi ways.
I know. It's fine. Cultural differences
She's not a
are
Lethe.
fascinating. Yeah,
I
that's
was gonna
fine.
say-
I'm not a
I was
Lethe.
going to say, she didn't violently react to being called a Lethe this time? What?
She's
I'm
very
just-
distracted tonight. There's a handsome Horneater boy over here. Who cares what?
Oh, Tevlin, I finished my letter to my dad. And I'm gonna pull it out and hand it to you. Can you do whatever you were going to do in order to get that to go?
Absolutely, I'll send it tonight.
Okay, cool. Thanks.
I'll take the letter.
And I'll totally tell you all about visiting
Catch
with
me up.
Leaf. Yeah. Oh yeah.
Catch me up.
Meeting with Leaf.
Yeah, meeting with Leaf.
All right. No,
Okay.
so Tevlin, Grove was telling me that you have a big speech planned for your meeting with the 5.
That's not exactly
Planned is a
what I
strong
said.
word.
You were going to be telling them
This-
good things, yes?
Wonderful things. I cannot wait to meet with them.
Wonderful.
good. Yes, it is right after this meal.
Oh, is it? It's right after.
Yes. Oh, yes.
Excellent.
They did not tell you.
No, nobody told us anything.
Oh, goodness. These people,
Honestly, I can't remember.
I like to say they are listeners, not always speakers. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
Ah.
Isn't he funny? He's so funny.
I don't think that our community can handle the whiplash of Emily's side eye to CJ's humor and then Grove's adoration of Leaf's humor. I don't think I'm going to be able to handle this vortex of insanity.
It's gonna be fine.
It's going to be great. It'll be wonderful. But yes, they have. We are all. I'm hearing. I heard that they're going to be having a meeting with you right after this meal.
Well, I'm done.
Excellent. Are they here now?
Oh no. This is this was a meal just for the families of the people that were taken by the what did you call them?
Envisagers.
This terrible group of people. What were they doing anyway?
Mm,
It was
I
really
don't know,
unclear.
magic-y thingies.
Magic-y thingies.
Yeah.
Yes. We all know.
Can I overhear the magically thingies?
Sure. Yeah. I would assume.
Yeah.
I'm going to assume
Yeah.
until told otherwise that y'all are eating relatively together. We have magic-y thingies on the peaks. There's nothing wrong with magic-y.
It's a different kind of magic.
They were trying to. I'm not a scholar, but they said they were trying to bring about the old gods to grant us powers.
It's very strange.
And part of that process was harming people who never should have been involved. And so I removed them.
Yes. And he gives you a little wink. You removed them. I've heard very good stories about your powerful works, Nakal. Good job.
Did you by chance tell them about the door and then the second door?
Oh yeah.
Okay,
What?
good.
What door? You did not mention anything about the second. Wait,
I
why
did.
were there two doors?
That's a
Many
good
places
question.
have two doors.
I don't know why there's two doors either, but
It was like a little entryway,
Okay, yes.
and he boomed down the door.
It's a good choice. This
and
is
it
a
was
good
supposed
move.
to be dramatic, but then it wasn't dramatic because it was just another door.
Oh, you did not check to see that the door you were kicking down is the door that leads to the people you're trying to intimidate thing.
correct.
We've all had that happen to us, Nakal. It is okay.
Fortunately, the second door was just as easy to break down.
Yes.
Grove, did you tell him about your sprin?
You were having a sprain.
I don't have any sprint technically.
Well, okay. But you said Tevlin is good with the words, so Tevlin is explaining something. What is she explaining?
I think. I have two little. Why are you bringing up mine? I don't even have mine.
So as you are like doing this babbling a little bit, are you leaned a little bit towards me? Are you leaning a little bit towards Tevlin or a little bit towards Leaf in that moment?
When I said, "Why are you bringing up mine?"
Just as you were like, you kind of did this like a little bit of a body motion. It kind of felt like you were leaning towards one of us.
Towards Tevlin.
Okay.
Yeah.
As you try to pull away, you're like adhesed to Tevlin, and like your arm like pulls her arm with you.
Okay.
What did you get?
Sorry, this happens sometimes. It's my fault. I could tell that Grove did not want to talk about this, and says the magic, the powers that they were hoping to return. It seems that some of them may have come to us, and I'm going to look for leitmotif.
Oh yeah.
And,
She absolutely comes out and does a little bit of a this kind of this kind of rhythmic pulsing to Joy, kind of moving around Leaf, and also just moving through the listener people, enjoying listening to the rhythms of their conversations.
And I'll breathe in a little bit of like enough stormlight to kind of glow a bit.
While Tevlin starts to glow, I'm gonna reach down and I'm guessing that Leaf can see. I guess our friend can choose what I'm seeing. But is he like Rock where he has the? Is it Tanakai?
It's a good question.
I'll have
You
to look
haven't
it up, but
noticed anything in particular from him that would indicate yes
Okay.
or no as to whether he
So
can see.
I'm gonna pick up Tanhu and I'm gonna set him on the table and be like, the ancient gods. They may or may not be ancient, but these are the gods that have come to us. And I don't know if
My
Tanhu's going
dad
to say anything to
sent
that.
Your father.
Yeah, my
He
dad
sent these.
Yeah.
How is that being possible?
I don't know, but that's what they said. He said it to me.
Before you left?
No.
When he sent you a message?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well,
I'd
how
like
did he
to
send you the
speak-
message?
What, Tevlin?
I'd like to speak to Leitmotif / to the Bryn who are present and say, how did Grove's father send you all?
We were in the realm of the Spren. Grove's father walked among us. He told us that there were people that we could trust to begin this process again. Some of it is lost to us in the transition, but we remembered Grove, and as we found Grove, we found, almost as rhythms from each of you, a home to draw us into this realm. Leitmotif kind of comes in. Yes, we were kind of moving through different rhythms, trying to find the words that go beyond just feelings, but we were hoping. We were few among our people that saw the danger and wanted to do something about it. And as you saw that danger in the cave, Tevlin, you drew me to you.
How did he know about us?
He did not know about you, but he knew his daughter. And he knew that his daughter would find people that care for Roshar. You have Spren. They are close.
They won't even tell me their names.
I did not tell Tevlin my name for some time.
Okay. I'll be patient.
Kind of like a spread light spread version of like a hug.
Oh, thanks, Leitmotif. That was so warm.
She like pulses and like kind of goes into your chest. And then comes back out. You can feel like the rhythms pulsing from within you as she's inside of you. Grove, that is a lot more than just not having Spren. This is...
There's a lot more that I want to tell you. I was kind of wanting to wait till tonight, but yeah, there's some sprennies. There's like a wind thing that follows me around, and then some like sparks that follow me around. And they both talked to me. And I stuck them to the roof.
You were when you were working on the meat in the tent, and you were working on it, and it suddenly burnt. This is your sperm?
Yes.
You should tell them to not be touching the cooking.
I agree.
It's very inconvenient. Okay. All right. This is very interesting.
It really is. There's a lot more. I was just kind of hoping to wait, but it's fine.
Oh, I am sorry.
It's okay.
Okay. Tevlin, no more talking. Grove does not want to talk about this. I will tell you about time. And then he goes in like this long story about a hunt that he went on and that Grove went on, and they got lost together, and they were like stuck in a cave for a really long time, and they had to like make a fire, and they drew things on the walls of the cave, and they were like snowed in for like at least like a whole like what was it 3 weeks?
I don't think it was that long.
Oh, it felt much shorter than 3 weeks to me. It felt like it could have been a day.
Wow.
It was a wonderful time.
Oh yeah, totally. I was a little hungry though.
We hunted for food.
Well, yes, but we ate it all.
Well,
Can I do an insight check on whether he's into her?
Yes.
An insight test.
Thanks.
While Josh is rolling that above table, my head was wondering, is I think it's Thude. Thude's the one that leads the ones that don't want to transform out of the chasms, right?
Yes, basically. Yes. He is
Because-
among the folks that do that.
Okay. So if he's at this party and say he's, processing all the new storm forms and war form and all that other stuff, if one of us noticed him and went and talked to him and been like, hey, you look like you're going through some stuff. I've just recently learned that you don't always need to follow leadership. That's just a thought.
It is a thought, isn't it? I heard a word that you said there above table. Storm form. I don't think we've talked about storm form.
I know, that's why I went above.
Yet.
That's why I went above table, because anyway.
Is this something Nakal would like to do?
Yes, very much.
Sure.
So Nakal's gonna look around and see if he notices anybody at the party that, well, besides Bryn, who's looking a little bit downcast.
Apparently, a haircut doesn't fix mental trauma. Imagine that.
I never said it did, and neither do gifts, but I'm trying.
No. That's Bryn. That's Bryn realizing, like, I tried to change. It didn't.
It is also a typical trauma response.
Tis true. Yeah, I'm
So
still guffawing over the like. Anytime anybody's going to do a perception,
Bryn is like also been listening to the Grove conversation because he's horribly afraid that this big other strong Horneater is about to be told at any point that I killed her once. And he's paying very close attention for that moment and reaction if that ever happens, because I don't know if it's like, oh, but it's fine, I'm alive, clearly, and it's like, oh.
You said do a perception test?
Perception or insight? Yeah. I'm good for that. And you will have to be telling me about this interesting way that your father sent you a message later. Because you don't want to talk about it now.
Right.
And I don't want you to talk about it now, but I am wanting you to hear that I am remembering that you sent a message in a very strange voice. It was not like, you were like, not a normal message.
Okay.
Is this true?
This is true.
Okay. But we're not talking about it.
No.
Yeah, got a 18 on perception for any other odd going ons in the party.
Yeah, you can see, certainly there are folks that are finding a mix between the joy of return and the sorrow of those who couldn't return. You do see that Thude is kind of off to the side, not eating with a few others. There's a female that is with him that is standing pretty close. They're talking with some of the other, maybe 2 or 3 of the other listeners. You can see there's kind of some tension that it doesn't seem to be just the sorrow or the grief that others are experiencing.
Well, one of the things that Nakal is learning is he doesn't need to wait for somebody to tell him to act. So he is going to approach the group and in his best, albeit not great, in his best, it's not, what's that rhythm? Not patience. What's the rhythm like patience? My brain is not working.
How about perhaps resolve is an option?
That one would work. He's going yeah, I'm going to approach
Consideration,
through
perhaps feels like maybe closer.
consideration. Okay. Yeah, I approach and in my best hum of consideration, I'm going to interject myself into the party conversation and say, something wrong? Is there something that I can help with?
Everyone, this is Nakal. He was part of the group that rescued our people. Nakal, this is Bila. We are war paired together, and introduces you to the others around. It is a strange time for you to be visiting our village, Nakal, attuning to the rhythm. Perhaps here you might say of tension, anxiety, even kind of going back and forth between a tension and an anxiety rhythm.
What's strange about it?
Yeah. What
Definitely,
is
if you wanted to walk over as well, I think that's a fine option.
What has you guys feeling this way? Why everything seems relatively normal?
Those of us in this part of the camp, we feel relatively normal. It is the rest of Narak that feels as though it has been turned upside down. There has been gestures around. You can see among us, we have different forms. Some of us larger, some of us thinner. It is not like with your people where your body is shaped when you are born. We have a general form, but we each high storm we can enter with a spren that allows us to change the way that we think and feel, change our bodies in terms of what we can do physically. There is a new form that has been discovered, the first in quite some time, and we are concerned about those who have taken this form.
Does Bryn overhear this conversation?
It is pretty far away. You would have, in theory, so I'm going to say this portion up to now would be Nakal having walked up. If Tevlin and Bryn want to walk up to Nakal having observed this, I would say you could like interject in, but this would be so far.
So far away, he wouldn't have heard.
And we could catch you up very easily, but you would not have heard any of this up to this point. Just that Nakal was talking with these folks.
Just listening. I wouldn't have followed yet.
So, are these changes in these people in your leadership, or are they in your fellow listeners?
The first one to take this form was Eshonai. Her sister, Venli, came back with this strange spren and told her how to attune to it. And she came back much more kind of even bridging into the terror's rhythm at this point, but just much more aggressive, much more. In the past, she would speak of finding a way to reconcile, finding a way to end the war, and now all she speaks of is finding a way to end the war by killing all of your people. It is, and there's this crackling, almost electricity around her. It is. I am scared by those who are eager to take on this new form and join her.
Are new forms common?
Oh, I would say very uncommon. We have songs that speak of many of them, Tevlin, but till now, barely a handful have we known how to enter.
And it's uncommon for them to affect you this much? It sounds like a surprise to you.
Yes, I certainly never bringing this change in rhythm. Even occasionally, it seems as though I can hear her speaking to rhythms that are not common among our people, not ones that we would have used, and it is hard to explain, but it is wrong, and it is different than just someone who takes on war form and is stronger and faster, and yes, we're used to someone being more likely to start a fight, but this is strange. I do not like it. I do not like the amount of influence she has among so many.
Well, unfortunately, I do not know how your leadership works or how you guys govern yourselves. But one thing I can tell you that I have recently begun to learn is sometimes you have to decide not to do the thing that could grant you power and try to be the example that you wish to see. I do not have answers, but I can offer you my support while I'm here.
Thank you. I am hopeful that you will be able to share your story with the Five soon, and in so doing, perhaps you can reach Eshonai at a time when we cannot.
I do hope that we can be able to help. I do have a question though. The
Yes.
rhythm that sounds wrong, and Nakal's gonna think back to the vision and the rhythms he was feeling from the rhythms he is feeling from the forms he was fighting on the battlefield. I don't remember encountering a storm form specifically, but I do remember being very close to.
Yeah, I mean, that's reasonable. Yeah, if you want to try
and
to
so
replicate.
I'm going to try and replicate the rhythm that was he was aware of, and ask, is this one of the rhythms that felt, or how does this rhythm feel?
I'm going to do a hold on 1 second.
You're good.
No, GM, you may not have 1 second.
You may have 5.
Forbid.
Where is Nakal since I was gone for a minute? Is he with just one other person?
Talking with Food. Yeah, there's Food and Bila and a few others. Tevlin has walked over there. Nakal has walked over there, and they're kind of talking. Not very far away from the tables, but a good little bit away. Nakal, with the vision, with your expertise in with the listeners, what I would like you to do is to make a deduction test while raising the stakes, but you may have advantage on this roll because of the vision and your expertise.
Okay. Do I need
Nakal.
Okay, that's
Yeah.
Love to see it. Yeah, you're able to replicate as you move into it, you are attuning to the rhythm of amusement, and that you have heard among the listeners. You've grown to be comfortable with that rhythm, and then you reach out just a little bit further to synchronize it with your memory from the vision, and as you do so, it locks into the rhythm of ridicule, right? Having these forms of power from the vision that you experienced, kind of lashing out at you with this amusement, but turned dark and twisted into ridicule. As you lock into that, you can feel the four listeners that you're talking with stiffen, and then there's just this something that resonates within them of that. Yes, that. Where? How do you know that rhythm?
It is a thing I've encountered. Would me humming that resonate, that negative resonation, be heard by more than just the four of us?
It's a great question. You are not currently perceiving anything beyond that.
Okay.
If you want to do a perception test to see as you look around, I'd be okay with that.
Okay, so I'm going to look around to see if anybody else was affected by the rhythm of ridicule, and I am going to tell Thude and the party that I was given a chance to fight some, I don't know if they're necessarily your people, but fight some people that were using this rhythm against me. And if there is any sort of, if this is falling into, if your leadership is falling into this, it might be time to consider protecting those who will need your help the most.
As you're speaking, you can look around. You can see there's a little bit of the discomfort that has gone through the crowd. Leitmotif kind of bobs out. Tanhu stiffens kind of in your perhaps on your shoulder or on your belt, however you'd like to imagine him hanging out with you. But leitmotif moves through each of you, attuning to the. Let's see here. Yeah, I would say here, attuning to the rhythm of confidence, kind of trying to reassure and kind of vibrating within Tevlin and Nakal and the listeners, kind of finding the companion spren within their gem heart as well. And that
is not something that is not something I wish to do again. Sorry, continue.
No, you're fine. You're fine, my friend. It is distressing. Tevlin, what was that spren that came from you? It felt within my gem heart. I felt more solid, more myself.
This is my friend Leitmotif. I'm not sure what she did. I can ask.
Oh, I can attune. I can vibrate to the rhythms and help them to resonate to them as well. Nakal's rhythm caused them to have discord, and I wished to bring harmony.
That's beautiful.
I'm gonna bow my head to Leitmotif and say thank you.
You're welcome. Now, where are these people that we are to meet with? As there is a group that has entered into the food area that has called you forth to come and meet with the five following your meal. Anything last minute that needs to be addressed from this meal before we transition you towards Five Guys Burgers and Fries?
Nope.
Cool. Beautiful. You are led away from the meal. Leaf tagging along, you notice. We'll say, sure, why not? Varda and Italia and Tomatel are there with you as well. And you make your way, Cloud Puff as well. It's just, we're got a whole crew. It's a whole thing. And the guy, like, as he's walking along, you're slowly adding people, and he like looks back, like, are there more of you than there were before?
Yeah,
Okay. And all these people were with you on this journey.
most of them.
Who was not here with you? Oh, Leaf. Okay, yeah, that's fine. Leaf is. Leaf goes, yeah, I'm fine. I'm good for it. This is my good friend Grove, and I want to hear more about her journey, and I am going to keep her safe. Okay, so, and you begin to walk along. You can see, you kind of transition into more broader Narak proper. There are, some folks kind of watching you as you're moving towards the meeting area of the five. You approach the door, and they open the door, and as they walk in, there's like a little entryway where you can like leave your stuff, and then he brings you up to the door that would enter into the meeting area of the five. Leaf kind of comes over and nudges Grove and nudges Nakal. This is what I was telling you, right? A two-door situation, Nakal. Am I right?
It does bring up memories, Leaf. It does.
Okay. All right. I'm excited to be hearing what you're going to be saying.
Oh, yes.
Next time on the Shard of Opportunity, make sure that you comment what the worst possible scenario is when Batarab explains to the five why they should do what she wants them to do. And we will see you next time. And, ring that bell.
Like, comment,
Make sure to
subscribe.
Yes! Lamet, Kike, and subscribe so that the YouTube algorithm knows that we're cool. Because like that's how it knows that we're cool and stuff. And there's probably like a video of the Cannon Walkers over there. You can watch that, I guess. There's probably a complicated opportunities thing. Like by now, y'all know that there's a Cosmere adaptation in the works. We didn't even talk about that. That would have been fun to talk about at the beginning. We should definitely talk about that at some point. But maybe also, now it's not a Cosmere adaptation because we also found out, like, actually it's just Mistborn and Stormlight. People don't know how to report things. So, it's just, but then, by the time this comes out, we know new things. So, yeah, we know things. Bye.
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 You didn't ever decide on an accent.
What do you mean?
What do you want him to sound like?
A Horneater.
He wants him to
Make him
sound
sound
like.
the same.
Don't make him
He
sound
wants
like
him to
the
sound
bat.
like Hugh
Jester,
Jackman.
but a boy.
Jester, but a boy. Yeah. You can do a Jester.
Wait, what is I don't know people that well. Jester's husband? Ford. Yeah, Ford. Do Ford.
Ford.
I
Ford
would
is
like to
just
say
British.
none of you have provided even a modicum of consistent advice so far. I've heard
We've given you
male Jester,
ideas.
I've heard
That's
Brock,
the
and
Loose
I've heard
Canons.
Ford.
Ford's
I
personality
told you-
and Jester's accent.
I told you
Some
you should
good
just do Hugh
suggestions.
Jackman.
I didn't say they weren't good, Josh. I said none of them are consistent in any way, shape, or form. I think all
That's
three
not
of
my
them
job,
are fine
man.
directions to go. But it's kind of like you said, how do I get there? Well, you turn left and right at the same time while turning around. It's like, well, that nothing happens.